Hello everyone, it's me. I'm back. Back in Liverpool, and everything is not the same. Everything's a bit better for me this year. So yeah, I'm in my new digs with my free broadband internet. I'm very excited about it, but I wanted to chat to you guys. There's a couple of things I wanted to quickly chat about. First thing is about breast cancer, and I did want to tell you all that as women, it's very important to check, especially if you're like me and you're high risk. And don't think just because you're young, you're not at any risk. Yes, the risks are lower, but you can still get it. I found a lump earlier in the summer, and I had to go and get that checked, and it turns out it was just a benign lump, just a cyst, and it'll go away, it's fine. But it's not an embarrassing thing. And usually all that happens is your doctor will examine you, and if they think there's something to worry about, you'll go maybe get your mammogram done or get some blood work done, and it's not a big deal. And if your doctor's male, usually you'll be able to phone the surgery up and say, look, I feel uncomfortable talking about this with a male doctor, is there any chance I could see a female doctor? And they'll usually arrange that for you, and it's easy enough. So don't panic, but do check. And don't freak out if you find a lump, because chances are it's going to be benign. But it's better safe than sorry, right guys? So I just wanted to say that, because it's something that affects me personally, and as women with boobs, it would affect you too. Okay, second thing, bisexuals. Personally, I dig bisexual chicks. See, the thing that bothers me is all these labels. See, I would prefer to think of myself as, I don't know, I think of myself as a gay woman, primarily, but I define that as something, I would prefer to call myself queer, because even though I'm not turned on, I don't find men I can find a man attractive, but that doesn't mean I want to sleep with them or have a relationship with them. It's like looking at a piece of artwork for me. If I see a pretty guy, I'm like, that's a pretty guy. But then at the same time, I find like trans women really attractive and trans guys really attractive, as well as women. You know what I mean? It's kind of a confusing time. I would date a bisexual woman, no problem, because if she's dating me, then she's dating me. You know, and if we break up, that's fair enough. And if she goes out with a guy, that's fine. If she goes out with a woman, that's fine. Because our relationship's over, do you know what I mean? I'm not one of those people who automatically thinks that bisexuality means you're slutty. I don't see what the big problem is. This lesbian, like, stigma against bisexual women has got to stop, because, like, it's ridiculous. If a girl is into you, then she's into you. I've always maintained personality is key. I think we need to, you know, loosen up a little bit in our community. If you've had a bad experience with a woman who happened to be bisexual, you have to remember not all bisexuals are like that. That's like us stereotyping other people, and that's exactly what 9 times out of 10 we're all trying to get away from. Like the whole lesbian stereotype of the, you know, the big butch Dr. Martin wearing boots and, you know, all that stuff. We try to fight that. Why are we doing that to people in our own communities? You know, we need to embrace them, because the more friends we have in our community, the better for us. I'm just saying. I think we need to stop pressuring everyone to just accept the label, because that is what everyone's trying to do to everyone else, you know what I mean? Who cares who you sleep with? If you're sleeping with me, that's always good. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't get this whole bisexuals can't be committed thing. I don't get that. Of course they can. But I don't know. But I also think it's alright for everyone to have their opinion. I mean, there's some comments made. I was watching the Beetleverse videos, that's what sort of got me thinking about this. And a lot of people were attacking people for having an opinion. It's not being disrespectful. You know, if you disagree with me, that's not being disrespectful, as long as you don't do it in a disrespectful way. So, I think I've talked for too long now. So I'm gonna go, because I have a big night out tomorrow night, which you'll probably hear about, because it's gonna be amazing. Alright, my lovelies, bye bye.
I just can't let go. Oh my god, I put the world on stop. Somehow I gotta add to something. One time before the curtain drops. I'm alright, I'm alright. Oh my god, I put the world on stop. Somehow I gotta add to something. One time before the curtain drops. I'm alright, I'm alright. Oh my.
Oh yeah, I got my hair cut. I think I look a bit like Harry Potter. Or Edna from The Incredibles. I do not look like Dora the Explorer, which my friends have started calling me. Fun times.